Alright guys, so today I'm going to go to NBS Fitness in Memphis. It's a powerlifting gym. It's supposedly the best powerlifting gym in all of Western Tennessee, so we're going to go check it out and get a little bench work in. So I'll see you there.
Plugged in by chance. Bad bitch with a suntan. Do you know one by chance? 100 bands in the land. Damn. Do you have one by chance? Yeah. You see this ad man? Do you know him by chance? I said black fuckers. Yeah. Are you plugged in by chance?
I used to feel so devastated. At times I thought we never make it. But now we on our way to greatness. And all that ever took was patience. I used to feel so devastated.
Well, pretty decent lift. Hit 275 for 3 sets of 4, which is way more than I've been using for a while now. Which I'm pretty happy with how little pain I had for how much weight I was moving. It felt okay. I think the main problem that I had was the rack height. I think was a little bit too high. I should have lowered it, so that's my fault. But I think where it was too high and the bench was a little bit slick compared to most competition benches, and the bench that I use at Aussie, because I use bands to wrap around it, so I stick to the bench a little bit more. My shoulder, like shoulder blades and stuff, I was losing my arch and coming untucked. and it was kind of like when I would hit the bottom, when the bar touched my chest, my elbows were traveling way past my chest because I had no arch, and I think that was putting more strain on my elbows and causing the little bit of pain that I had. So I'm not going to worry about it too much. And once I started doing curls and stuff and going on to my accessories, the pain pretty much alleviated almost immediately, and I'm not in pain now, so it's obviously nothing too serious, probably just more tendonitis bullshit, because I just can't get away from, it's like I have to do everything so perfect in order to avoid any pain. So I don't know, I just got to pay more attention to what I'm doing and be more careful, stretch better, stuff like that. But other than that, accessories, I didn't film all of my accessories because I felt like I was kind of getting in the way. I didn't want to film too much and get in people's way. And there's a lot of people like in the dumbbell and accessory area, so I didn't want to annoy anybody or anything like that. But the gym was pretty nice, had really nice equipment, mostly elite FTS and hammer strength equipment, so pretty nice stuff. Seemed like some of the shit people didn't really take too good a care of. Some of the dumbbells were bent and fucked up and stuff, and like they were fucking 70-pound dumbbells, so I don't know why people were throwing and slamming those. It's not like they're a billion pounds or something. I don't understand if they were like really heavy, because if you drop them a little bit, they're gonna bend because they're fucking really heavy. But 70 pounds shouldn't bend if you just drop it. So people were probably slamming shit and being stupid. But the only thing I wasn't a fan of with the gym was the atmosphere. It was a little bit, hold on, let me fix this brightness a little bit. Oh shit, too bright. The atmosphere was a little bit weird. I mean, some, like the newer guys, it seemed like there were some people that were pretty new to powerlifting that were in there, and they had a trainer that he looked like he knew what he was talking about, and he seemed like he was a pretty good trainer, and well, powerlifting coach, whatever you want to call him. But they're pretty new, and I mean, obviously, I mean, they weren't pulling anything ridiculous. They were all deadlifting. Some of the guys, I think the most I saw was like 500. I mean, nothing huge, but, and that was with like a deadlift suit or something too, like a single ply suit. But they were, I mean, it was pretty obvious they were new guys. Like, they hadn't been lifting for a long time. And some of the older guys that were in there that were these big bad motherfuckers that used to pull 585 for 8 and all this bullshit, it seemed like that they didn't realize that like raw lifting is so new and there's so many people getting into it that like not everybody's gonna be fucking huge and strong and all this other shit. Like people, a lot of people that are powerlifting nowadays are not just like gym goers to begin with, but they start with powerlifting because it gives them something to be interested in, other than people like me and some of the older lifters that just went in to lift and lift heavy shit and then got into powerlifting. It's a little bit different nowadays. But these guys, not all of them, but a couple guys were kind of pissing me off. I could hear them kind of just talking shit behind their back, saying like, these guys are pussies and all that stuff. Like, what in the hell is this? Missing 455 or something? What the fuck is that? He said, I used to pull 585 for my top set every time whenever I was back in my day. And just all this dumb shit. Like, okay, well, listen here, fat ass. You're old and you're fat. No one gives a fuck what you used to lift. If you're not deadlifting now and you're not helping nobody and you're just talking shit, no one gives a fuck. You're not a hard ass because you used to lift and now you're fat and you want to lift with your little pussy gloves on. So next time you have something to say, how about going and helping these new people in growing the sport of powerlifting instead of being a fucking dickhead? That just aggravates me, and I thought I'd rant about that a little bit. But overall, pretty good gym, and I enjoyed my time there. The guy that helped me on bench, really helpful, really nice guy. He had never even competed before, so it's pretty obvious that he is new to the sport of powerlifting. But he's a pretty nice guy, helped me out with everything and helped me, give me lift offs and everything. But pretty good session, so I won't complain too much, and pretty nice gym. I enjoyed it. Sunday I'm gonna go to Maxed Out Gym where Pete Rubis trains. I think that's in Oak Ridge, Tennessee. I'll hit that on my way home, so stay tuned for that, guys. It'll be pretty interesting. Probably gonna hit some moderate weight squats, like 405 for 4 sets of 5 or something like that. So keep watching, guys. Thanks for tuning in and subscribing and liking or whatever you guys want to do. Thanks, guys.